Hello YouTube, this is Simon and welcome to my channel. Now today we'll be talking about why I think Bitcoin is going to keep going up, or the price of Bitcoin could double if not triple by the end of next year. So first we're going to be taking at least from a trader's perspective and a non-trader's perspective. So from a trader's perspective, let's look at our Fibonacci here. And we can see Bitcoin price already been going up for the past couple of days. So there was a sellout. I think within this week there was a sellout. It moved from 793 all the way up to $920. Then there was a sellout back to our 60% here, and then it's trending up again. So all those sellers who are supposed to sell have already sold at what they are supposed to sell, and they are buying now, and they are going to keep buying. So there is no way it's going back down right now, because there's a lot of factors behind it pushing it up, and we'll be talking about some of the factors pushing it up. So number one factor here, and this is from Forbes. Forbes is really recognized, and they are fact checked to be a good source of information. So Bitcoin investors should send a thank you note to India's Modi and Venezuela Maduro. Let's talk about India first. First of all, there's a lot of information going around. If you check Cryptoverse here on YouTube, this guy is very good and it's very informative with his videos. We're talking about Indian mainstream media covers Bitcoin actively amid gold confiscation. So the Indian government, has a lot of fraud and corruption going on in the country. So they decided to take their highest currency notes from the system, and for investors and people who hold lots of funds in India, they have to find other ways to keep their money or their cash stable. And most of the time, people have an alternative being gold most of the time, but with Bitcoin price skyrocketing for the past 2 years, or especially within this year, people have decided to rather go with Bitcoin. So people in India are actively buying Bitcoin. This pushing the price of Bitcoin up. That is one. And Venezuela is also having some problem with their economy, and then people are, instead of choosing gold as a reserve, people are rather purchasing Bitcoin, also helping to push the price of Bitcoin up intensively this year. And why I think Bitcoin price could double next year, this company here, BitPesa here, is a company in Nairobi, and as of December 26, 2016, they announced that if you are in China or anywhere around the world and you want to remit money to Africa, you can they will allow you to use Bitcoin to do that. And you would think that that is not really significant until you know how much money that is being remitted by people in Africa. If you look, we see that the 30 million strong African diaspora likely send 160 billion home every year, and for as of 2016 it's 220 billion every year. So if BitPesa is decided to allow people to transfer this money, and people always send dollars, of course, or euro, but if people are allowed to transfer money in Bitcoins, then definitely it's going to push the price of Bitcoin up. Let's take our Fibonacci out of here. So Bitcoin price is not going down anytime soon, and this is, I think this is from BBC, saying that Bitcoin enjoys end of year a price surge. And this is from Forbes, this is from BitPesa. And if you go to CoinDesk right now, news on ATM, we see here Brazil universities accept Bitcoin, install Bitcoin ATMs on their campuses. Let's say first Spanish university installed Bitcoin ATM on campuses. Canada University has a Bitcoin ATM to bookstore locations. So this is actively being used and being accepted by the international community. So if you don't own Bitcoins, and this is from Al Jazeera, their main website, talking about the rise of Bitcoin. If you read this article, it will talk to you about or explain to you about how Bitcoin started and where it's heading right now, and how Bitcoin could reach the $100,000 mark in 4 or 5 years from now. So don't be left behind here. Oh, that's the last information I want to take you through over here. And over here it says remittance demanding countries dominate Bitcoin search in 2016. That's what I was saying. So if Bitcoin search in 2016 dominated by remittance demanding countries, mostly Africa and some countries in South America, I think, then it's only fair that this company BitPesa would allow people to be able to transfer money or do transactions in Bitcoin. And the amount of money that is being transacted a year is $220 billion. So let's just take 10%, which is $22 billion. If just 10% of people start using Bitcoins to transact, this is the market cap for Bitcoin. It's $14.5 billion. So if 10% of people here, which is 22 billion, start using BitPesa, what is going to happen? The market cap we see here would double by next year, or some point in the beginning of next year. It will double, and Bitcoin price currently is $905. And what we're going to see is Bitcoin price is actually going to go up. It's not going to come back down. As you can see, it's already trending up. It's going to be hovering around this area for a while, but at the end of the day, I believe it's going to go back up, but the market cap here is going to double. Anyway, this is my predictions. If you have anything contrary, I would like to hear it. Let me know it down in the comment below. Thanks for watching.